So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go out and do a little hunting today. It's getting a little stir crazy, because of the snow, the ice. Gonna get out there. Gonna go to a movie. We're gonna go to a couple stores, and I'm gonna record some footage. So let's get out there and have some fun hunting. What are we waiting for? Let's go. All right, well, my wife needed to pick some stuff up, so I'm following her into, where are we going? We're going into Target. Let's get in here and see what we can find. She stopped up here in this front section. I thought these were funny. Look, they got these 10 color pens. They're scented. Warheads, blow pops. Includes 10 scented. There's 10 different blow pop flavors? That's weird. And sweet scented 10 color pen sweethearts. Oh, look at that. What is this shit? Nothing I'm interested in. I thought those were cool, those pens. We're going to stop back here at the back section first. And it's pretty much dead. I don't see where they've added much of anything. They've got these like, what is that? Page turners or whatever they call it. Then they got more turtle stuff here. There's some turtles with Shredder. Got the comic in there. McFarlane, I guess, is doing those. There's a foot soldier. Everybody Army builds foot soldiers. Oh, we got a Platinum Edition Avatar figure. So the red one means that's exclusive to the store, I guess. What is that? Little Back to the Future diorama with the cars. That's kind of neat. I like that. Oh well. You can hear those fugglers farting. Fart face fuggler. I don't know. Who's buying these fucking things? Either way. I know there's a Jaws one. If I see it, I'll probably end up buying it, but we'll see. I think they're like 20 bucks though. Got a Batman cowl there. I'll give the pops a quick glance. Wow, that was kind of neat looking. Wicked. Ghostbusters. There's new Ghostbusters one. I bought the original ones when they came out. Got a Jey Uso battle pack over here. Oh, look, there's Fozzie Bear. We saw the Muppet ones. And Gonzo. I think Fozzie or Gonzo would be my favorite characters. But damn, there's my favorite character from Sesame Street.
What took you so long?
Holy shit, yeah. The Count and Oscar. Those are my favorite two characters. I used to like Mr. Snuffleupagus too. Damn, man. Walk down memory lane there. I feel fucking old now, but either way. Alright, well, I'm getting out of this pop section. And on this end cap, they got some One Piece. Who couldn't use One Piece?
That's what.
If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
Those are nice looking little figures, though. Oh well, I don't think they're worth the money, and I'm not big into the show. So is One Piece still that popular? They didn't clear the damn shelf off over here. Half the stuff isn't stocked yet. It had all that clearance stuff. Wrestling stuff's kind of bare. Got the Piper's Pit set. Got the Rey Mysterio Ultimate Edition from WCW. Got a Cody Rhodes. There's another Cody that's with the War Games paint from the poster. I don't think he actually wore that in person. Bret Hart from that set. Not too much over here. Star Wars kind of lacking as well. I'm sure next week or the week after they'll do a restock and add some cool stuff. Got a little Star Wars figure set there. And not much with the Turtles. Yeah, stuff's either clearance or on sale. Over here in this section, there's the Hypno Hustler. I always just see Hustler. I don't know why I just want to call it Hustler. Maybe I like the magazine. Cardiac. That's a nice looking figure. Got some Joe. What's this? Smashers. Got some statues down here. That's a nice looking one. I never got into those. You guys ever get into those statues? Spider-Man. Got a cold, sorry. That Superman shit needs to be clearanced and out of here. Spider Venom. Got the little Fantastic Four set. I wish you could get the robot in a little bit bigger figure. Smashers. I like the looks of that hand there. That's like a zombie hand. I should get that and put it in the backdrop. Cartooned. There is that one. I want to show it to you again. I want to keep showing you guys. You might be able to make yourself some serious coin. This one right here, that one right there, has a red version that's worth a lot of money. Got Knight Rider. I like that little kit. Remember Carr, the evil kit? Not much on that Stitch, but I like the little Jurassic Park one back there. Alright, let's get out of that section, and on the way out here, some clearance stuff. $25 is not clearance. What are you doing? I like the looks of that car, though. That would make a nice display piece for like $5, $6. Everything in this section is too high.
That's too fucking high!
Damn, even those little figures. This Target sucks, man. On this end cap, how much is this thing? Shit, that's even still too expensive. Get that thing down to like $10, $12, I'll buy it. Alright, look at this fucking snow pile here in front of Walmart. It's taller than that pickup truck over there. Holy shit at the snow. Alright, off in the distance though, we're going into Walmart. Let's go. My wife stopped in this little section up front. What's with these ducks? Hershey's Kisses. Twizzlers. Mike and Ike's. I don't know why anybody would want that. I guess the hot tamale one looks cool. With the sunglasses on. The little hair on top. Oh, look over here. Now this Simpsons here makes the perfect Chia Pet. Homer coming out of the shrub. That's cool. A few more clearance things. Nobody wanted the Cody, I guess. They got the werewolf from Altered Beast for $4. Minecraft. What is this? Piper. Oh my god, that thing looks weird as hell. I thought he had a chainsaw there at first. That was why I was thinking about maybe getting it. But $17. Who would pay $17 for that originally? Back in the main toy section, here's a Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is the greatest hits line. So there's a Jacob Fatu in there and this Logan Paul. I remember his figures being hot right at the very beginning. And then there's the Cody that's in there. So I guess Jacob's the only one they don't have. This JD McDonough, is that the worst likeness, the worst True FX they've ever done? It doesn't even look like him, does it? No cool Ultimates right there. Oh, they got, I remember finding that one before. They got Uncle Howdy. A couple of those. What else is back here? Oh, they do have the Tiffany. Maybe I'll go ahead and pick me up another one. I'd sold mine for like way more than I picked it up for. But yeah, I dropped more shit on the floor. Don't worry about it. I'll pick it up. Oh, look, hidden behind here. They actually got, I'll get it. They actually got the Street Fighter Rey Mysterio. I hadn't seen those in person. Those packaging, it reminds me of those Retro Fest figures that they had. That's the only one they had, though. But back here, they got Wicked. I don't think there's going to be anything new on the shelf, but we'll look. The Black Phone, Conjuring. Good Fortune is pretty good. Strangers, watch my reaction video to part 3.
It stinks.
Nothing up there. Over here they did get a restock. Got Freakier Friday on Blu-ray. Shin Godzilla on 4K and Blu-ray. Superman is not that marked down that much right now. Not a whole lot. What about over here in the TV section? They put it behind fucking glass. Really? So there's Keeper, but they only got it on DVD. And there's Shelby Oaks. They do have Spinal Tap on Blu-ray. Jurassic Reborn. Bone Lake. That's not a bad movie. But only DVDs in here. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Tales from the Dark Side is good. He-Man. What'd you guys think of the trailer for the new Masters of the Universe? Bitten. A lot of DVDs over here, not too much else. So they got the happy section there. I'm not going to look at that because it would be the same shit as always. They do have that 10 TV Western collection in here that we saw at the other Walmart, 20 bucks. Might get that for my dad. I'm just scanning it. It's the same shit, different day, so I'm not really stopping. I got that Winnie the Pooh double feature up there. Gangster, that set. The Hallmark Men. I don't see anything new. What about over here? Oh, looks like they stocked something new here in the horror section. You got look at a. Now you can get Pennywise. Oh, they got some new stuff. Ghostface. Just in time for the new Scream movie. I know that's not $6. That's kind of cool. Those little Ghostface minis, that's what, $6. What is this? A ceramic bowl. Really? We're going to eat your cereal out of Ghostface. Same old shit for Terrifier there. This is new. We saw this in the other store. That's one of those paint ceramic Chuckies. Then they got, what is this? A paperweight? Do I need a Chucky paperweight?
Yeah.
Got some alien stuff down here. What is this? Got an alien Nook. That's kind of neat. I like the looks of that. Not $20 neat, but maybe if it, when it, I know it'll be clearance, so I'll look at that and get it later. Those bag clips, I'm not much into those things. So new horror stuff there. What about over here in the action figure section? One Piece. I found all those platinum editions here. I bought a couple of them and actually sold them, so don't hate on me for scalping. I only do it every once in a while. I gotta do it. And a lot of anime stuff, and I don't really see anything new NECA wise. What are these? That's some Ben Cooper stuff. Fallout, UFC, I'm not into that stuff. Halloween and Chucky down there. And they got some new statues. And then this end cap had the Love Hurt stuff. So remember, they did have Blu-rays. So go double dip to your heart's content and get those new Love Hurt slip covers on the end cap here. Alright, so my wife was out shopping before the movie, and Ross was right next door. Let's go see if they've got anything in Ross. Let's go. This store is extremely small compared to most, so they probably don't have much. Oh, look at there, man. You know you want that. Speaking of Ghostface. $5 for those little figures. And they're, why are the racks backwards? Got a nice little Star Wars figure for $5, other than they ruined the shit by putting price stickers all over it. Old dirty bastard. You know you want that. Look at the hooks are fucking backwards. Got a Bob Ross figure. Oh, there's 3 different ones. How much is that? It's like $5. I don't think so. Oh, they got an Alf figure, so they got all these like Toonie Terrors type stuff that wouldn't sell in Target and Walmart. Got a Star Wars figure. Another one. Nobody wants any of that. Lowered expectation. Hocus Pocus. An Avengers figure. And I think I pissed up some people off on the stream when I was telling them I do not like Hocus Pocus. But I love Alf, though. What else they got? Rubik's Cube. More Star Wars. More Old Dirty Bastard figures. Holy shit. Run to your Ross and get your Old Dirty Bastard stuff.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Got a King Kong figure, $20. That's not clearance enough. I think it needs to be $10 for Ross. I remember getting that clearance at Walmart. That shit right there is from Five Below. Hey, that Superman statue's pretty nice back there. I like that. Almost looks like the Christopher Reeve Superman. Was it $10? That's a pretty good deal there now. I wasn't recording and I found a Platinum Edition Beetlejuice like Movie Maniac in there. So they got some $10 G.I. Joe stuff. That Pixar figure there, that's from like Five Below. Nightmare Before Christmas. The stuff, some of the stuff is too expensive in here. More Five Below merchandise. So, probably not going to find too much in here, I guess. Some Transformers. Oh, look, an LA Knight figure.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to do anything with him? Is he going to do it? $10 isn't bad. I've got his original figure, so I'm not getting the second one. That is a fairly new series, though. Wonder why that's in here. But I don't think we're going to find much else in here, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Well, that Ross was about dead, but look at this, another pile of snow at Barnes & Noble. They blocked in the whole back of the parking lot, so... All right, let's get into this store. I know the KINO LORBER sale is going on. 50% off. Somebody was standing over there with a section that looked like KINO stuff. So I'll wait a minute and I'll see what they got over here on this end cap. Nothing I really need. I think, yeah, they moved. All right, this is what the guy was looking at. 50% off all KINO LORBER 4K Blu-ray and DVD. There's KINO LORBER DVD in here. Either way, they got the airport movies. Deep Star 6, I recommend that for 50% off. Airport 75 is pretty good. Dante's Peak is good. That's a fairly new one, so definitely recommend picking that up. Little Buddha, I never picked that up. Let me know in the comments down below. Is that any good? Now, the Pink Panther movies, if you only want them on Blu-ray, there's no slips. But that's a good way to get them 50% off. Kindergarten Cop, Kingpin, Airplane 2, Peacemaker, all good options. Sneakers is good. I don't have that one. I got 2 Jakes. I don't have Xanadu. And I don't think I'm going to pick it up. Do you? I was trying to make it rhyme. Oh! Babe is good. Vice Squad, the transfer is not good. Maul Flanders, Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, Sabrina, Evil Under the Sun, and Death on the Nile is pretty good. Narrow Margins, very underrated. Gene Hackman movie. Lady Killers. Most people just know the Tom Hanks remake. Bottoms is pretty funny. Thunderbolt, Lightfoot. Hey, they got some 4K Pink Panther. I'm going to do a video about that. About the different versions that I've gotten of the Pink Panther movies. Let me get this shit out of the way. It's hard to do this one-handed.
That's what she said.
Well, it wouldn't be hard to do that one-handed, now would it? I know what you were thinking, but either way. Nice KINO LORBER 50% off sale. Some feature titles, The Color Within, Better Off Dead, Spinal Tap 2 Steelbook. Any good Steelbooks over here? Jurassic World, Final Destination, Pulp Fiction, Minority Report. It's weird which ones they put in protective cases and which ones they don't. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Slipcase. What is this, Diva? Is that a new? That's a new KINO release, right? I don't know anything about that. Let me know in the comments down below about that movie. I'll hide it back down here in the corner. Spotlight's a movie I need to pick up, but that's a Shout Select, so that's not on sale. I'm not getting it now. 40-year-old Virgin, Sacrifice. Serenity Now. He's choking his chicken. Lethal Weapon's a good, one of the best transfers this year. Anything new over here? Blazing Saddles. I'm going to put a Blazing Saddles bumper somewhere in this video. World War Z is good. Is that a new release? Not sure. I wanted to show you just in case. And then those god-awful slipcases from the James Bond movies. I just don't like them. It's just a title.
No, sir, I don't like it.
The guy that was looking at the KINO stuff has been setting an alarm off the whole time I was in here. So this is their Arrow section. This shit is not on sale anymore. Jesus Christ, that guy. That is not an Arrow title. I'm going to put it up here on the other shelf. Well, and I dropped something in the process. Yes, I dropped something else in the video.
Whoops a daisy. By God. We're gonna have to clean that up later.
That's a weird looking pop. There's your Arrow titles in here. Evil Dead Rise is good. I'll put that out here where people can see it. The Mask is good. I guess when they don't have a slip cover, they don't put them in a case. Not seeing too much else. Lots and lots of pops. Anything family oriented? Alright, he's moving, so now I can get over to the main section. Chocolat. You know, I don't think I've got that movie. Hey, Groundhog Day, that motherfucker saw his shadow, so 6 more weeks of winter, thanks. It actually snowed a couple days again after that. I like that Boogie Nights slipcover there, but I think I do like the retro feel of the Steelbook better in that case. Foul Play, that's a good KINO release. It's probably not going to be a lot in here, but I'm giving it a once-over. Son-in-Law. Son-in-Law needs a DVD. What is the Morning Show Mysteries? Is that fucking Rick Fox? That cast is terrible. We got Holly Robinson Pete and Rick motherfucking Fox. Sorry for my language, but there's nothing else to say but that.
All you gotta do is say earmuffs to him. Earmuffs. They can say fuck, shit, bitch, whatever you want.
When did he become a good actor? Either way. Confess Fletch. I was talking about that with somebody. How good of a job do you think John Hamm did playing Fletch? Should he be Fletch in other movies? Or should that die and Chevy Chase is the only Fletch for you? Let me know in the comments down below.
I don't even know your name.
Bend over.
Ben, nice to meet you. Victor Hugo.
Not seeing a whole lot. Hand that Rocks the Cradle. Did you guys watch the remake of that on Hulu? I did, starring Micah Monroe. It was actually pretty damn good. Nathan Hayes, very underrated movie. Recommend that. Tommy Lee Jones, swashbuckler from the 80s. Jaws without a slipcover. What do we got? Quest for Fire. Didn't that get a Blu-ray or a 4K release from like Umbrella or Imprint or somebody? Let me know in the comments down below. There's that alarm thing down there. I should put that Quest for Fire in front of it, but then I'd have to remember to pick it up when I'm done. Footloose with a nice steel book. I'm trying to do everything. Shit, I set it off. This movie here, I did not find it in my collection, so maybe I should go ahead and pick this up one day for $7.99. The Man Who Wasn't There. I'm stretching. I don't want to set the alarm off. Hey, there's a 4K of the Pink Panther Strikes Again. Let me just get past this fucking thing. Oh well, here's what I'm going to do. The Pink Panther Strikes Again is too good of a movie to not be in the 50% off section. So on my way out of this section, let me look here. Magnificent Seven, blah, blah, blah. I am going to take this and I'm going to put it where it belongs in this KINO section, 50% off. And then back over here before I leave, I figured I'd look at the A24 section. Oh, look down here. They did finally get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with that fucking spider wrap on it. Guess what? You got it after the sale. Bravo.
Golf clap? Golf clap.
Bravo. Way to get full price. All right, well, we're going to do one more stop. This is Walmart. They did a great job of cleaning up their parking lot from the snow. But look here, they are restocking those blow molds for Beavis and Butthead if you didn't get yours. So you got Butthead and Beavis. Mine didn't come with a plastic cover over it. It seems like Beavis is the hardest one to find. So if you're going to buy only one, buy him. And then they do light up. It's hard to see it in here, but they got some decent blow molds in here. His head lights up. And they got Chucky up there. Alright, their movie section. Let's just glance at it real quick to see if they got anything different than the other Walmart. They do have Wicked stocked. One battle after another. I watched that. That was actually pretty good. It was pretty much non-stop something going on the whole time, like a frantic pace. Knives Out on DVD. Oh, look down here. They actually restocked. Oh, I never saw this in stores in my area. So damn Dogma with a slipcover. Shit, that's cool. I actually have it on the Steelbook, but speaking of Steelbooks, we got In the Watch, Screenboat, Riddick, all the standard fare. Oh, look, Wings. Well, that's pretty cool. You don't see that all the time. I remember finding seasons of that in the Dollar Tree. Warehouse 13, Yellowstone. So they do have a few different titles in here. Got a Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes set, He-Man, Handmaid's Tale. Some dude is standing like right beside me, almost bumping me. How about some personal fucking space, man? Ben 10. I'm recording content over here. Get out of my space. Hey, there's the Friday the 13th shout spot. So they do have it in here as far as the spot, but I've never seen it in a store. Hey, they got a slipcover on that Tales from the Dark Side. That's kind of cool. Monk, Friends, Nashville. Nashville got a release? Damn, this Walmart is stocked. I know it's DVD. The Badlands, The Magicians, Hercules. Batman Beyond. Over here, they got a little family section with some anime stuff on top as well. Kung Fu Panda, Ren and Stimpy, Ratatouille, Tom and Jerry. Pretty neat. Care Bears movie. Got some anime up there. And then they got these arcade 1-ups. I thought this company went under. I still have several of those that got clearance back in the day. Alright, over here they did have Keeper on 4K for $22, so they did get the 4K disc in here. The other one only had it on DVD. Got Wishmaster up there. Airwolf. Season 1 of That Doctor, which I did not like, so I can't get it back in. Oh shit, I knocked it through the hole. Super Friends. This Walmart has a lot of fucking sections compared to mine. Hey, there's that Westerns. Let's take a look at it real quick. Tom Selleck and Sam Elliott stuff. There was a shot of what's in there. There's some photos from the back. That's a pretty good set for $20 if you like Westerns. They got Robot Chicken. Kids and Family. Final Destination is Kids and Family. Alien Romulus.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Oh well. Value Movies. Is this the $5 section? I thought I saw a $5 bin, but oh well. That's a good deal for all three of those movies on DVD. Little Nicky. I'm not a huge fan of that movie, so I'm not getting that in 4K. I'll go ahead and tell you. There Will Be Blood is like $3 and something. That's a weird price. Oh well, nothing that I really need here, but it's nice to see $5. But they did have a $5 section. Look, I mean a bin. They actually got a bin. The SNL stuff is good for $5. They got the Blu-ray of the Running Man in here. Nice. Mortal Kombat. This is a pretty decent selection. Nobody. There's that Thelma one of you guys asked me to pick up, but it's fairly cheap on Amazon. There's another 3-pack. Last Starfighter. Not a ton in here, but alright, here's their little NECA Funko section, as everybody calls it. That's a pretty neat pack. I know there's a platinum edition of that one that's worth more. So these are neat, but I'm looking for platinums. If I'm going to buy, sell, or trade. I found that one in a platinum edition a couple weeks ago. Got some statues. Some more DC stuff. McFarlane. Some more statues up there.
I guess this one is $11.24 because the box is busted.
Yeah, probably somebody's already searched that one.
Yeah, so then.
Oh, look, Star Wars Valentine.
What was it? Oh, it's probably up with the candy. What kind of candies that go in it?
I don't know, the kind with carbs.
Well, anything's gonna be. It's just.
Oh man, look, Data. I used to love Star Trek: The Next Generation. That if I was buying pops, I would probably get that one. I'm not paying $15 for a damn pop unless it's from a movie that I absolutely love or it's a horror one. This is their toy section. They got some greatest hits. Jacob Fatu. Logan Paul we saw before. There's that Stone Cold that I picked up. Oh man, the Shark. Need that. Wasn't he Earthquake as well? And the Shock fucking Master. The Shock Master. I've got an autograph figure of him as the Shock Master. Superstars there. Not too much. Got some He-Man stuff. They got some clearance on the Simpsons stuff. That's pretty cool. That's clearance. Hey man, that might be worth $10 for a display piece. That's pretty nice. I like that. I might have to think about that. And then this one actually has the collectibles aisle. That, you know, a lot of people had it was behind glass and it had the display case up at the top. They still got the display cases up there. I'm not seeing a ton here that's different than what we had before. A lot of old Marvel figures. I know a lot of people are finding some of this stuff, like that Masters of the Universe crossover stuff, at Ollie's. The Superstars. Some overpriced Star Wars shit down there at the bottom. Alright, folks. I think this is about it. And we're at the end of this. Let's go ahead and look online and see what should have come out this week. All right, let's take a look online, and this is going to be a very short segment because there's not a lot that came out. You've got the Friday the 13th Part 2 4K. I think that's the 45th anniversary edition. It's a slip cover on there. I'm pretty sure it's the same one that's in the Paramount Scares Volume 2 set. Keeper 4K officially comes out, even though I'm not sure why this was released early in Walmart. So the official release week, I guess, is this week. So there's Osgood Perkins' latest movie. You got 310 to Yuma, the original movie, in 4K from Criterion. Exorcismo, Defying a Dictator and Raising Hell in Post-Franco Spain. I'm not familiar with that, but I was talking to the Valoria Video, and but he and I might make a deal for that. So watch out for that on the channel. I may end up reviewing it or talking about it. Ma and Pa Kettle Complete Collection. I'm assuming that was always on DVD. Now it's on Blu-ray. Friday the 13th 4K. I don't know. Did that get a re-release from Arrow Video? Code. I don't know what that is. Code Geass. Either it's some anime. Last Foxtrot in Burbank. Uncut, Uncensored, and Out of Its Mind. I'm assuming that's a parody of Last Tango in Paris. Not familiar with that. Put in the comments down below if you know what that is. Then we've got some more anime stuff. You got 10 Rillington Place. I was watching a video from Cool Duder, and he actually recommended that. Said that one of his teachers used to watch that all the time. I mean, I've never seen the movie, never heard of it. So we got Full Moon's Noir collection, where they take Head of the Family and Hideous and make them black and white, which I don't know why you would need that. I think most TVs could probably do that themselves. Forgotten Game of Love, Garden of Love, I Hate My Body. Those are Synapse. I think, is those Synapse? I can't tell from the logo there. Garden of Love is Unearthed Films. 50 Shades 3 movie collection, unrated. It gets 4K release. And then The Power of Darkness, which I've never heard of either, but I like that cover. It's pretty intriguing there. So like I told you, it was a really light week. So let's go ahead and close out the video. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, because that's what it says on the sign, JeffMan316. But that says live, and that's where if I do a live stream, it's Sunday nights, usually 9 p.m. Eastern. We watch along to a movie, talk about pop culture, physical media. You and I join up right here and do that. I don't always do it. Probably not doing one, obviously, Super Bowl Sunday, but I'll do one most weekends. We'll do 2 or 3 a month. So watch that if you can. Come join in on the chat, and we have some fun. So we had some fun going out, looking for some pop culture stuff. Found a couple of items. Not a lot of movies out, new ones out in stores this week, but that's not what it's about. It's just about going out, having some fun. And yeah, going out, man. It's the weather's been terrible in my area. I haven't been able to really go out and do anything other than work. One little storm after another one after that big major ice storm. So hopefully you guys are safe, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'll do a movie haul. There wasn't a lot out this week as far as new releases, but I did buy a few things, and I got a couple of pop culture items that you might have seen on this hunt. So if I'll show you anything that I feel like you guys might be interested in. So watch the haul video. Went into a Goodwill. Went to see Strangers Chapter 3, so I probably have my short where my out of theater reaction is posted by now, so please watch that. So support me any way you can, and by the gold jacket, I'm late, but they're coming. The Jeffy Awards will be coming this week, and you guys can watch that. I'm doing the final edits now, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I really love doing that every year, and I appreciate everybody who supported me by submitting videos. I finally got them all in. I understand everybody's been busy, and I've was sick, and then had the storms, and then been waiting on people. So we're finally getting going to wrap that up, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and then the gold jacket can go away for another year. So really appreciate the support. You guys can do it any way you want. All of my information is down below. My eBay store, my affiliate link to Valoria Video. Use that and use code JeffMan316 to get your 10% off your first purchase. But other than that, drop likes on the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all the normal YouTube stuff that I always tell you to do. I love you guys. And if you are a subscriber, you rule, but hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when I post new videos. So until the next video, which will probably be the haul video, I really appreciate you watching those. But like I said, Goodwill coming up. Couple other things in Jeffy Awards. Please watch those videos and support the channel, and I really will appreciate it, and hopefully this will be a great 2026. So until next time, boys and girls, it's been JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out, saying you guys be safe out there.
Everybody be cool. You be cool.